welcome back to Cards by the Hill. My name is Jane Hill. So in the previous video I mentioned we're going to make a Christmas card for my series 12 Days of Cardmas. The first one is going to look something like this. Okay, you should all be able to do this with things that you've got in your craft room, pieces of scrap paper, anything like that, sentiments. Okay, so we'll get started on that in a second. Just want to show you a couple of items that came in today. For Black Friday, UGG socks are down to $9.99. So if you've got a pair of UGG boots and you're just missing your socks, which will really set them off, keep you nice and cosy in the winter weather, it's well worth a look on their website, because they're, as I say, they're down to $9.99. Okay, so that's those. And then Sarah Miller products are also in the Black Friday sale, and they actually have 22 karat gold inlaid. So they're really gorgeous, and they're by Portmeirion, Sarah Miller, London, Portmeirion. Really nice item. This is the jar. Obviously there's the little lid. That's a lovely gift for somebody. Comes in a gorgeous box, as you can see. And as I say, they do candles, diffusers, jars, all sorts of items. So that's well worth a look. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the card. So you can use any size card you like, but for today I'm going to use a 5x5. This is a pack of 50 cards, 50 envelopes by Royal and Nickel. They're opalescent, and obviously you've already got them pre-creased. So that's a good pack to pick up if you come across it. Alright, so here's our 5x5. Just put the crease in, and then we're going to need a frame. Now these ones come from Kanban. They're called Tiverton frames, and you get them in all different colours. Those are blue. There's a red one, which was the size I used for that card there. You can get them in all different shapes as well, so they're worth looking out for if you come across those. So it pretty much fills your card up straight away. So we're going to use this smallish one. Just take off the little edges where it's been attached, and make sure it fits in the centre of your card. A couple more little edges out. Okay, so that's about right. So we'll glue that down. Going to use Nouveau. I'm sure everybody's got some in their stash or something similar. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay. Weather's turning colder now, so look after yourselves. There we go. So there's the base and our frame. Just stand up and put some pressure on that. As you know, Nouveau takes a little time to go off. Right, so that's the basis. Now, in the centre, we're going to add a die cut. Okay, similar to this one, where I've added a die cut in the centre. We're going to add one here. This is an Art Deco die cut, and she sits quite nicely in there. So we're going to add her in. Now if you've already got this kind of thing in your stash, is not going to be any cost to you at all to put this together. You could use up some of your old pieces of paper. You can make it, I mean, this frame you can make yourself, the basis. You just cut it out of a piece of paper and then add some foiling around the edge. Right, try and centre it as best we can. Right, that's that. Now, this one is going to be for Mum, I did say. So, we need something along the lines of Mum on the card. And we also need a sentiment and some Christmas message for inside. I'm going to put the card to one side for a second. We're going to have a look at this starter pack by Nina. 72 sheets, all different colours. I'm sure I got it off Crafter's Companion. There's the colours included. You've got a black, white, purple, lilac, blue, green, yellow, pink, orange, dark yellow, another purple, looks like aubergine purple, pink and a red. Okay, now we're going to use the red because I've had this for quite a while, so I'm not sure whether they'll still sell it. We need a piece of red to go on the front there. And we're going to emboss Mum on a small piece of the card. Just to give it a little bit of a sparkle. Okay, this is £65 card. I don't need anything special for this little stamp that we're going to do. So Versamark out. I've already added the stamp to the block, which is a Mum stamp. Just dip it in, press it firmly. There we go. And then we're going to add some embossing powder and then punch the sentiment out. Okay, so let me just get the embossing powder. So there it is stamped on the card. We're going to add embossing powder, heat it up, embossing powder, red tinsel. Doesn't say who it's by. It says on the back design objectives, so that could be the company. I'm just going to add it now and I'll be back. Okay, there we go. So the embossing powder is on. Just going to heat it up and get the embossing going. Right, off we go. Now careful when you do your embossing powder, because if you hold it too close or you don't move around enough, it won't work too well. As you can see, that's going off nicely, very twinkly. Very pretty. There we go. Right, so you can see that that's very twinkly, very pretty. And we're going to stamp that out with a scallop circle nesting punch. Okay, so line that up at the back. Make sure you've got the word inside. And there we go. Right, so that's our little Mum word, which we can put on the corner there, or any corner really. Put it on the corner there. Okay, so we'll glue that down. Right, so moving on, we're going to do some decoration around the edging. These are a selection of Starform stickers, which come in various colours, patterns, seasons, events, anything and everything you can think of. And we're going to use some to put around the edging, and I think we're going to use one of these Merry Christmas ones to put either at the top or the bottom. We'll see how we go. But I thought we'd use these snowflake ones. This is number 357034, in case you want to look out for it. And we're going to put the snowflakes coming out from the top there and going across. Okay. We'll snip it off there. Let's get a smaller scissor. I don't know where I've put my stalk ones. Oh, there they are. Right, we'll snip it off there. That's it. And we'll carry it on down. Try and get it as close to the edge like that. We'll snip off that excess. It's quite fiddly, but hopefully it'll be well worth it afterwards. So we've got an extra one there we don't want. Right, let's get another one. And these are so good for borders, edgings, anything like that that you want to add to your projects. Go, we'll end that one. That's going to be a bit tricky, that one. End it there. Hopefully we can do the circle going upwards like that. There we go. So we've now got snowflakes around the edging that come off the word mum. Let me just straighten that out and I'll be back. So there we are, it's all straightened out, just along the edging. You can add as much as or as little as you like to this project. There's no set rules. Okay, right, now we're going to find a sentiment for a Merry Christmas or Joy of Christmas, something like that. I think the Starform ones are going to be too big. Let's just have a look and see whether one will fit on there. I think it's going to be too big. Yeah, I don't know whether this star might work, but then you can't really see it. We could do something like that inside, couldn't we? There we are, just like that. I mean, that's all it takes really. It doesn't have to be anything magnificent or 10 hours work or anything like that. You can make one quite. I found this little sentiment, Merry Christmas, already pre-stamped in silver. We're going to add that to the corner there, just to marry up with the other one. And then we just want to find something for the other two corners so it looks finished on the front. So I'll have another look at the star forms and I'll be back in a second. Some small iridescent ones. So I'm just going to chop a couple of those off and stick them next to the larger one. Because we always like things in threes, don't we? Okay. I want to thank everybody who's been viewing the videos. I'm not sure if I've done it already because this was done over 2 days. So, yeah, I want to thank you for all your views. I want to thank you if you've subscribed. It means the world to me. I'm sure everybody knows what it's like when you first start making videos and how nerve-wracking it is and how you're constantly watching to see whether anyone's subscribed and anyone's liked and anyone's commented. So if you've gone to the effort of subscribing. Thank you so much. That was really thoughtful. Right. And of course, if you subscribe to my channel, I will subscribe to yours. That's not an issue. One good turn deserves another. Let's put those out to the side a bit more. There we go. That one doesn't want to stick. If these don't stick, you can always add some glue. Or if you don't trust them, you can always add some glue. There we go. Right, so I think that's the outside complete now. Except, I did just forget then, we're going to add a tassel to the, I will pass it through instead. Right, so I've passed it through the card through the tassel instead, and just done a extra knot at the top there to keep it on. And there's our little tassel. Okay, now inside we need to put a centre. Right, so I found this topper here, which has got candy canes going down the side. And it says, hope your day is full of surprises, all your dreams come true, for the nicest Christmas ever is being wished for you. Okay, so that's another one of those toppers you can get from Kanban or those types of companies who do big sheets. I featured the sheet earlier that you could get hold of. We're going to stick that in. And we have got to do our second door on the calendars. So stick around for that. There we are. So that can go full size on that side. It's got the little candy canes. And then on this side, which obviously is going to be for the message, we can put something extra from the star forms. You can decorate the inside however you like. Like I said, there's no set rules to making a card. There's a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You can go in the middle. And if I've got another star with something different, no I haven't. Okay, we've got these bauble ones. Those are nice. And we could put a couple of baubles on the edge there. Like that. See if one will go over the top. Like that. Oh, I'm getting things all over the place. There we go. So that's enough for the inside, I think. There's plenty of room to write. There's the outside with our little tassel. And that's Merry Christmas to Mum. Okay then, there we are. That's the end of that. Right, I'm just going to get the advent calendars and we'll open door number 2. Right, so I'm back with the Starlights calendar. If you remember, it was tea lights and votive candles. We want door number 2. Where are we? Up the top. Let's get that open. What have we got? Oh, green one. Oh, that smells nice. Let's see if it's got on the back what it is. That must be the Summer in Pine. So that smells like pine. Yeah. Okay, there's that one. And then we'll go to our QKey. I need to find out how you say this. I actually looked up how to say Hotel Chocolat the other day, and that is how it's pronounced, Hotel Chocolat. Right, door number 2. Ooh, and this is an interchangeable compact. There we go. So you can put any shadows you like in there. That's useful for travelling, going away for the day, going out for the day, going on holiday, anything like that. Very good. All right then, so that's that. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Please vote with your likes. Please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Don't forget, if you do subscribe, you will be in with a chance to win a wedding dress. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.